engineer is left to his own will.
Right.
So everybody, so you have to help each other out.
Okay.
Whereas it is the division of responsibility is more rigid in case of a cruise ship.
Okay.
In the mechanical side, like we have the watchkeeping teams and the day work teams. So the watchkeeping team, generally there are 3 or 4 teams. Like one team comprises of a senior watchkeeper who is typically a second engineer.
Okay.
A junior watchkeeper who could be a third or fourth engineer, and a motorman.
Okay.
And they take one of the watches, let's say a 4 to 8 watch.
Okay.
And then the 8 to 12 and the 12 to 4, we have similar other teams, like another set of second, third engineers and a motorman.
Okay.
And so typically there are 3 or 4 watchkeeping teams who only take care of the watchkeeping responsibilities.
Okay.
And in addition to that, they also have some machinery under them. Like, let's say the watchkeeping team A, they take care of purifiers.
Okay.
And the B team takes care of boilers. The C takes care of compressors or any other equipment.
Okay.
And in a typical day on board, they have about 6 to 8 hours of watchkeeping duties. Like generally 4 plus 4, 8 hours of watchkeeping, and then 2 hours of overtime. This overtime is mainly with regards to maintenance of their assigned equipment.
Okay.
And this is their typical routine. So they do 2 watches in a day and then 2 hours of overtime. And in addition to this, if you have any drills or any trainings, they also have to take care of it.
Basically, in a general sense, like how on board cargo ships, we have a complement of about 20-25 with minimum manning. Whereas on board cruise ships, if I may summarize, it is a vast team of about 80 to 100 people divided into different groups that have very specific machinery and task fitted, right?
Yes. I mean, if you look at the overall crew complement, including all the departments, like we have, like in a cargo setup, we predominantly have the engine, deck, and you could say the kitchen, the galley department, which is typically you have the second cook and the chief cook.
Right.
But it's much more wider. The scope is much more wider. Like you have the engine, the deck, of course, but then you have also the hotel departments, which is housekeeping. You have galley, you have spa, you have dining rooms.
Right.
Like I could, I mean, and within each like hotel, it's an exhaustive list of departments. So if you look at the overall crew complement, it can go up to about, in a large cruise ship, even you could have 2,000.
So I'm talking about the engine department in specific would be 80 to 100, right?
Yes, typically.